All right, guys. So I decided to dig a little deeper into this greens thing, and it's pretty bad. So back in the day, the whole reason why I started Protein Factory was because of proprietary blends. It would list a protein powder and it would say like whey, casein, egg. You didn't know how much you're getting. So I ended all that by starting Protein Factory. But anyway, this is the same thing. Okay, this is the exact same thing. And first of all, you got to ask yourself what are greens powders and why are you consuming them? I think people that use greens powders, the mass market people, just think, oh, I'm using a greens powder. I'm eating my vegetables and it makes them feel better. So, in actuality, all it's doing is just emptying your wallet. Okay, so I sell a greens powder. Let's just get this straight off the bat. I sell a greens powder, but my greens powder is 3 ingredients. Okay, when I use that greens powder, I want to feel like feel and actually consume an adequate amount of vegetables. That's the whole reason, because I don't eat vegetables. So I'm going to buy a greens vegetable powder to replace that. So that's actually what it is. It's a replacement for my lack of eating vegetables, which I should be eating. Okay? Now, what these companies do, like AG1 right here, is that they'll do in order to separate themselves. Because when you look at my Super Greens powder, 3 ingredients, you're like, oh, broccoli, kale, spinach. That's it. You're like, okay, that's fine. But then you look at AG1, it's got 1,000 different ingredients. You know, it's got probiotics, it's got enzymes, it's got this, it's got that. I mean, from a marketing standpoint, yeah, it looks better. The packaging is better, this is better, that's better. Okay, so now when you use my greens powder, okay, right on the front of the product page, it'll tell you exactly what you're getting because it's a concentrated powder. Okay, 28 kale leaves, 8 spinach leaves, 2 broccoli stems. That's what you're getting. You're getting a replacement for the vegetables. These things are not vegetable replacements. I don't even know what they are. They're if anything, it's a glorified multivitamin. Like if you feel the need that you're not eating. You know, there's no reason to take multivitamins, number one, unless you're malnourished. Like you're not eating. Like your diet consists of Twinkies and potato chips. All right, you're not getting any nutrients whatsoever. But these greens powders, there's nothing more glorified multivitamin powders. If you want, you know, a true greens powder. I don't even like to call them greens powder. I would look. You should call them actually to give them to make it more accurate, like a maybe like a vegetable concentrate powder. That's what it should be, a replacement for your vegetables. All right, so when you see these things, don't be fooled by the kitchen sink marketing technique, which I've talked about 1,000 times. Okay, most of them, I'd say 90% of them are trash. All right, there it is, guys. Don't forget, if you want a greens powder, this is the one to get. Like I said, 28 kale leaves,